The price of choosing money. If betrayal had a quiet sound, it would be the heartbeat of a man choosing wealth over the woman who loved him the most. In the busy city of Lagos, everyone knew Mr. Desmond, the rich owner of Desmond Group of Companies. He had cars, houses, and everything money could buy, but he had one thing money could not easily give him: a trustworthy son-in-law. One day, he hired a young man named Mr. Richard. Richard was smart, loyal, and hardworking. In just a few years, he became Mr. Desmond's most trusted worker. Mr. Desmond would often say, "Richard, you are like a son to me." But Richard was not alone in his journey. He had a girlfriend named Naomi, a simple girl who stood by him when he was poor. She cooked for him, encouraged him, supported him, and stayed even when life was hard. Everything changed the day Mr. Desmond called Richard into his private office. "Mr. Richard," he said, "I want you to marry my only daughter, Susan. If you agree, I will give you all my wealth. Everything I own will become yours." Richard's heart shook. Money, power, a life he had only dreamed of. But he remembered Naomi, the woman who loved him when he had nothing. For days he could not sleep. He kept thinking, should I choose love or wealth? In the end, greed won. Richard went to Naomi and ended the relationship. She cried, begged, and held his hand, but he pulled away. He said, "I'm sorry. I must do this for my future." Not long after, he married Susan, Mr. Desmond's daughter. The wedding was grand. Cameras everywhere, expensive clothes, important people. Richard smiled, but inside he felt empty. Months passed. Richard thought life would be sweet, but it became bitter. Susan was proud, arrogant, and never satisfied. She insulted him, controlled him, and treated him like a servant. Mr. Desmond, who had promised him wealth, started losing his businesses one by one due to bad investments. The rich life Richard chased began to disappear like smoke. Soon the company collapsed. Mr. Desmond fell sick. Susan ran off to live abroad. And Richard? He was left with nothing. Not money, not love, not peace. One evening, he walked through the same street where he used to hold Naomi's hand. He saw her from afar, happier, stronger, and doing well in her small business. She moved on. Richard tried to greet her, but she only smiled politely and walked away. That day, he realized something painful. He lost real love because he chose temporary wealth. And in the end, both the love and the money slipped from his hands.